Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Evil Within 2. In the previous episode, and something that I wish I did note in the previous episode, was the final segment, the final anima segment of Sebastian's past, in regards to what's been going on between now and The Evil Within 1. And the cool thing too is that when he shot himself, laying in that stretcher, it was more so symbolic, of course. You know, he was holding on to all of this doubt. He was holding on to just the past and just drinking it away. And he ended up just killing that part of him. So now he's just a more determined person. So without doing any of those sections, I mean, you could still do the game, play the game without those sections, but it's a lot more interesting and it's a lot more character development if you do it. Anyway, we are gung ho about saving our daughter. We're just going to go ahead and continue on with the story. We're going to skip a lot of what is up here as well as some of the other rooms too. There are some supplies, but right now it is not worth it, nor is it interesting for the story. I don't really care, it's just items. But if you want to go ahead and explore it, feel free to do so. But right now we are just going to be focusing on the story. The item that we do want, of course, is going to be right in here. And so in order to enter through that door down there that Hoffman went through, we do need a cerebral chip. You can see there's a lot of dead bodies up here. And luckily...
What do we have here?
A machine that looks like it's digging into a person's skull. Oh, man, what is this here? 0602 0128, looks like it's the head. Looks like the side of the head. And I do see here a 4-digit code. That is exactly what it is. But let's go ahead and get some items first. Brain juice. And computer stuff. Computer file operative case. Our worst fears have been realized. The lost phenomenon has spread to Mobius operatives. So originally it wasn't, and it was only the other outside people that were recruited to go into this digital world and have their memories, rewritten. We had theorized that the transformations were a result of memory overwrite, but no operatives have been overwritten. We were able to quarantine and terminate an infected Mobius operative before he could transform. Perhaps his exposure to so many lost corpses in the pit made him susceptible to whatever is causing this. So, if you guys remember in the last episode, before we went into that whole animal world thing, that guy was talking about voices in his head. This is the exact person. I think the guy that is on the table, maybe. You know what, I'm thinking too out of myself. Let's continue reading. Perhaps it's merely a coincidence. We're harvesting his Unity cerebral chip in hopes that it will provide new data. Removal of the intact cerebral chip is possible with the extraction device, and that's going to be the machine that's right behind us. It's a relatively simple and automated process. Merely place the subject on a gurney and enter the extraction device action code, or activation code 0128.
If they haven't removed this guy's chip yet, I can use it to get through that door and find Hoffman.
Yep. And if so, it would actually be really cool if this was the actual guy that was doing the work at the pits. 0128.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Nice.
Oh, thank God he's already dead. I gotta get out of this lab.
That's not good. Can't make it easy for us, right? Looks like one of the bodies stormed out of here. This part is relatively easy. If you just kind of go back the same path where I walked in through here, you can easily get out. There's only one issue that will come up, and it's more of a chance that it could mess up. Got this guy over here. Borosef. This guy's always been a pain, though. Let's try. My success rate in this has always been anywhere between 30 to 40%. Smash that X button, yeah? And there's the 30 to 40%. Sweet. Give me your brain juice. Now there's going to be something nice here. Since we opened up that little space over here, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of sniping. Because this one dude is real annoying. You. Oh my gosh, I cannot see. Let's see if I can aim correctly, though. Stop moving. Balls. Not a good shot, clearly. Let's go ahead. Reload this and stop wasting the ammo. Alright. I'm just gonna shoot your body, because can't do anything else. I like how it just resets the whole aggro thing, too. So Smoker is dead. Also got that crazy chick. First, we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Now we can see these two guys over here. What we're gonna go ahead and do is just sneak right by them. There is a chance that they will not see us if we're here. As soon as they see us,
entry authorized.
About time. Hope I can still catch up with Hoffman and O'Neill.
oh, see ya. I know, man. Where'd I go? So they can't chase you past here. But if you use the smoke, if they start coming at you, you can actually just fire it down, and they'll be disoriented for a little bit. But we're gonna go ahead and just grab a couple rounds here. I think we're good to go as far as magazines and shotgun shells. Alright, cool.
Huh. Voices.
No! Can't you see what he's trying to do to you? Please, stop! Don't let him control you!
Just listen. Listen. His voice will tell you.
You've got to resist him!
Hoffman! Stand back!
No! He doesn't know what he's doing! Ugh. Liam! Don't!
What do you mean, Liam?
Stay back!
Ugh.
Stay out of my way, Sebastian.
O'Neill, what happened?
Theodore showed me the way. I am his now. I helped him hide. And in exchange, he gave me a new life.
A life as a slave.
You'll never understand. For that, you'll burn!
I'm getting too hot in here. Gotta put the flames out.
Oh, nope. There we go. Now, one thing I do want to note, though, about him, is that if you read the subtitles, whenever he says he, referring to Theodore, the H is capitalized, essentially referring to him as a god figure, godlike figure.
How's it feel to be the weak one now? I'm sorry, Master. I won't let him get away. I promise.
Now there are a bunch of strategies to go ahead and take down this guy. One that I've used in classic mode is actually the same one that I'm doing right now, which is just running around this curtain. Oh, okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. That was weird. That wasn't supposed to happen either. I should probably heal. Yeah, let's heal. Go ahead and craft one of these little puppies. Oh, this. Yes. Sir. Around this here is good too. See here, he can't touch you. It's almost like it's treated like a solid wall, but you can still shoot him. And you can see he's still like looking for you too.
That's it. I'm done playing with you.
And now this is the second phase. So he's just a little bit more aggressive and there's a little bit more fire.
I won't go down easy.
This is a little bit easier here. Oh! I got sandwiched between him and fire. Not game.
I won't let him get away. I promise. Stop running. That might have stopped you before.
Oh, wait, hold on. Change type. Yeah, that's what we wanted.
Let the flames consume you.
Dang it. Oh.
Yes, Father Theodore. I told Go down easy.
Ah, balls. Kaboom.
Thank you, Sebastian. Finally, free from his voice. From my fears. I was so scared. You've got to stop him.
I can't stop him if I can't find him, O'Neill.
He phase shifted. He's not here. Not anywhere. The machine in the room next door. You've got to destroy it.
What machine?
He made me build it. To hide him. Destroy it. So that you can destroy him.
What happened? How did O'Neill get turned into that thing?
I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left. When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear his voice. But he wasn't Liam. He was that thing. I tried to get through to him, but you heard him. Theodore Wallace did something to him.
Poor guy. I didn't want to have to kill him.
You didn't have a choice. Theodore wasn't gonna give him up. So what now?
Let's take a look at this machine O'Neill was talking about.
I think it's on the other side of the room where you found us. Let's go.
Let's go ahead and grab this first.
Flamethrower. I could use this, but it's broken. If I found the right parts.
Now we just want to go ahead and collect all the ammo. But just to kind of go around here, most of the strategies revolve around sprinting around in a circle and hiding and shooting him from like the back. You can also use these to freeze them, or using the cryo bolts in order to freeze them in place so you can shoot him easier. But since we did have a lot of ammo, I just decided to play Ring Around the Rosie with him and shoot him just across the table. That table actually worked a lot better than I thought. Okay, but if you do end up doing classic mode, you are going to be in here for a while. Alright, we're good. Now the flamethrower that he did give me, one thing I do want to note with that is you are going to need to take down 2 more of his kind in order to repair it, because it is broken. Got a little resonance over here, and we can also take a look and see...
Lots of weird stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
You know what? I just lost my train of thought. I'm gonna have to go through the video again and see what I was talking about. But anyway, what do we have over here?
Mark of
Investigate.
influence. Theodore's sticking his fingers in every part of this place.
It's almost like a form of communication with him.
Here we go.
Yes, Master. Of course. The machine is operating as it should. Thank you, Father Theodore. To hear you say that, it fills me with pride. I'm in the fabrication room. Clearances don't mean much when everyone's dead. Just, please come and meet me here. I have something to show you. It's important.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Yukiko. But he demands it.
One other thing that I do want to note is that the previous conversation, when he was back to his normal self before dying, whenever he said he, referring to Theodore, the H was lowercase versus what you saw just now and the previous cutscene where it was capitalized. Yes, kitty. We're gonna go ahead and watch a home movie, and it's gonna be great. Oh, we got 2 home movies.
Kidman, it's me.
Read you loud and clear, Sebastian.
Mobius. A name. That was all I had to go on. Every avenue I pursued led to a dead end. And now I find out that they're everywhere. Hidden in plain sight. I don't understand how.
I told you before. You don't find Mobius unless they want you to. They've been around for a long, long time. They know what they're doing. We knew you were looking. We were watching you. And we were able to stop you every time you got too close.
Why? Why do they do this?
People need leadership.
People choose leaders. What Mobius wants to do isn't leadership. It's imprisonment. They know this. If they own all the media and politicians already, they should be out in the open. They hide in the shadows because they know what they're doing is evil. If people knew the truth, they'd burn Mobius to the ground.
Maybe you're right. But if people ever did find out the truth, who would believe them?
Yeah. The easiest way to hide a conspiracy is to make people think there's no such thing as a conspiracy. Kidman, come in.
I'm here, Sebastian. What's up?
Ever get the feeling you don't know what's real anymore?
More than most people. Although probably not as much as you.
The first time I was inside STEM, I didn't know I was in it. Even when I got out, I was never totally sure that I'd ever left. And when I tried to explain what happened...
People told you you were crazy.
Of course. If someone came to me with my story, I'd have them committed for their own protection.
I know. I'm with Mobius, and it still took me a while to adjust after Beacon. It was like living in a perpetual state of déjà vu. Sometimes I still get a little confused.
And that's why you stayed out this time?
I don't ever want to go back into STEM again if I can avoid it.
Consider yourself lucky. Union is like having déjà vu in the middle of a dream about déjà vu. I hope I can make it out of here with my mind intact.
I just hope you make it out of there, period. I'm not sure anyone gets out with their mind completely intact. STEM marks you in ways that I think no one's aware of yet.
Alright, just 3 more to go. Oh. Thank you, kitty. Do we need any ammo? We do need health. So I'm going to do a little bit of item management, and then I'm going to go back through the mirror. And we're back from that place. Just crafted a couple of bullets. And got a new skill that if I get attacked,
So
I have
you know
a small
Theodore
chance of
Wallace?
dodging.
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? Why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
What is it?
I'm not totally sure, but it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter. Whatever it is, O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Sebastian, I'm starting to think you forgot about me.
Have you finished arming that cookie dough of yours?
I have. Looking for an excuse to use it too.
Good. I'm sending you my coordinates. Bring the big guns. We're going hunting.
Got it. I'm already gone. See you soon.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman. You didn't seem surprised to see Esmeralda here.
Why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM.
Everybody knows everybody in Mobius, huh?
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years.
Like one big dysfunctional family.
Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier.
You're damn right I am.
I assume you know Myra, too?
I do. We work together closely.
How could she do this? How could she stand by while they conducted experiments on Lily? How could she tell Lily that I was dead?
Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. And the word experiment is a bit harsh. Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings.
Yeah, well... I believe Myra's maternal instinct has gotten a little bit out of control.
Hopefully, you can work this all out as a family when this is all over.
I've been into Theodore's reality. If it's a reflection of his psyche, he's definitely got some serious mental issues.
That would explain why he's so powerful.
And yet he's hiding.
Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows.
Well, I'm about to drag him out of the shadows.
If what Liam told us was true,
there's only one way to find out. I don't know if you should be in here when this thing goes off.
I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
Okay. But then you should get back to your safe house. No telling what will happen in here once we shut this thing down.
Will do.
And before we go ahead and continue, we're just gonna creep back here. Ah, jeez. Come on. This is always the issue. Maybe if I... Worth it. Okay.
Tell me something, Torres. So you knew Hoffman before this?
Everybody knows Hoffman. You don't get into Mobius without passing through her office.
Can she be trusted?
I might have said no before, but nothing like being abandoned by your corporate masters to make you rethink your position. She's trapped in here like the rest of us.
So you're not sure?
Yeah, she's not bad. Just a bit of a cold fish. I have trouble completely trusting people who look at me like I'm something in a petri dish.
I don't know what's gonna happen when we blow this thing up.
Me either. But at least we're being proactive.
I don't think we're gonna convince Theodore to leave Lily alone. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be talked into doing the right thing.
So you're giving me orders to shoot on sight?
I'm just saying be prepared for anything. You can't predict what's gonna happen in this place. No offense, but how did someone as smart and headstrong as you wind up in an organization like Mobius?
I was a demolitions expert in the army. They loaned me out to Mobius for some Black Ops stuff. Once my term was up, they came knocking.
And you just joined up like that?
They were pretty good salesmen. They don't tell you everything when you sign up. I was... tasked with some things that I'm not proud of. They expect you to follow blindly, and if you disobey... When Myra offered me the opportunity to get out, I had to take it. I've still got some morals left, despite the things that I've had to do.
Is that enough to take care of this thing?
Like 10 times over. And it's ready to go when you are.
I'm good to go.
Let's do it.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2, 1.
I feel like they were way too close for that.
Are you okay, Torres? Torres? Where'd you...
Sebastian Castellanos. You refused to step into the darkness. So you tried to bring me to the light. Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then. I await you. You want to find your beloved daughter? Go there. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God. Lily? You're here.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Now we begin chapter 12. So in this part here, sorry, just standing up a little bit. It is very hard to see. I feel like it's even harder to see in first person. But we just have to follow her voice. Now, honestly, I'm going to be avoiding all items here. I'm just going to strictly go with what I do have. And that is it. So there's like items over there. Don't want it. Items over there. Don't care. Oh, there's that guy over there. I need to kill him. Wish I could grab him. Ooh, and we got a boomer over there. And I'm gonna see what I can do to take care of him. I'm going to need change bolt, something that I don't have here. So let's go ahead and craft it. How many do we need? Let's go with 2. Let's do that. Changing bolts to explosive. Got one other dude all the way over there to deal with. Then this guy right over here. So, we're gonna go ahead and stealth kill this guy. Kill the boomer, and then we should be good to go. Boomer is on his way back. And kaboom. Nailed it. He's got brain juice, but I am not worried about that. Let's go ahead and just crank this thing. Just in case enemies come up. Solid. And that's the first part. There's going to be 3 different parts of this that we have to go through. This next one, I think I'm just going to run through. Yeah. Y'all can follow me if you want. And sprint time. Because all we want to go to is just this face right over here. Lily's room. And then as soon as we get to this point, we're safe. As you can see, they can't really touch me. They don't know what happened to me.
I'll never give up. Not like you. She tried to tell you that you were too stupid to listen.
No. No. No, this isn't right.
Alright, now this is the third
Myra
part.
succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
Oh no. Come on, start moving. Alright, now I'm doing exactly what I did before, and that's just running. There we go. Looks like they're still coming. Nope, they're looking for me. No sir, no sir, no sir. Goodbye. And we're good.
Now you conquer. When it's too late, you're always too late.
I am always on time. Thank you very much.
After all this, you still want to be reunited with Lily?
I do. I need to find her.
Fine. Then come to me.
Lily? Is it really you? Lily. No. Lily.
There she is. Your precious daughter. Isn't this what you wanted?
Dad? You let this happen to me. Why didn't you save me?
No. Please. I couldn't. I wanted to.
You are doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past. Unless you join me. Do that, and I can make your dreams come true. Together we can take Lily from Myra. Once I have the power of the core, you will be truly free.
No.
It will take more than bullets to stop me. Will you never learn?
You shot me. Sebastian, why?
No. No.
Ugh.
Come on, man. Let's get you out of here. You can't let him get to you. You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Myra? Torres, where... I'm home. How did I...
Alright, so... we're in a little dream right now where everything is normal. You can kind of see right outside, everything is green. Your neighbors. Everything's all hunky-dory. We can go ahead and open up Lily's room here.
Lily's room. Just the way it used to be. The way I wish it had stayed.
And we get a slide. 2 more. There's a couple of other goodies here too.
Lily's drawings. God, I hope she still has some of that innocence after all this.
There's a nice little thing here too. And this, of course, is a little symbol from Elder Scrolls Online.
I buried myself in work so hard. If I could only get some of that time back, I'd spend it with them.
Let's see if there's anything else that we can collect. Should probably follow Lily.
Huh? Myra. What an incredible woman. She really could do it all. No wonder she was able to infiltrate Mobius. When she set her mind to something, she wouldn't stop. Not like me.
If you look at all of these DVDs up here, or the Blu-rays, it's kind of cool. I just noticed this, but all of these movies that you do see up here, they were all posters from The Evil Within 1. Every single one of them, from White Fog, The Pig, Beyond, and that's kind of cool. I can't believe I missed that. I guess first person does have its perks. Oh, look at them being all happy and such. Let's read. Before we read, let's go ahead and explore a little bit more. Nope, got nothing.
That letter. Myra's last communication. It was hidden with her files. It sounded so crazy at the time. But I should have believed her.
My dearest Sebastian, if you've received this letter, then I fear the worst has come to pass. It means that my investigation got too close to the truth. It means that you may never see me again. I'm sorry I kept it from you, but it was to protect you. From either the truth or my madness. I've enclosed a copy of my files. I only hope that you never receive them, but if you do, it's up to you to finish what I started. Please, find justice for Lily. And for me. I love you with all of my heart. Myra. I'm so sorry, Sebastian. You've endured so much. All this time, all alone.
It's my fault. You tried to tell me. But I didn't believe you. I'm so messed up. I'm talking to an hallucination. I failed you. I couldn't save Lily from the fire. I failed everyone.
That's not true, Sebastian. There was no fire to save her from. You know this now.
But I couldn't protect her.
How could you? Mobius are a force of nature. What you're doing, it's like blaming yourself for an earthquake. It wasn't your fault. You have to stop torturing yourself. You're a good man, Sebastian. That's why I married you. And this time, you can save her. There are too many forces against you. You have to stay strong. Don't let the past defeat you. I forgive you. And Lily will too. But the most important thing is that you forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself. She's right. She's always been right. Theodore uses my own guilt against me. But guilt for what? It's their fault, not mine. They took everything from me. I didn't start any of this. But I'm gonna finish it. And God help anybody that stands in my way.
Wake up, Sebastian!
What? Hoffman? What happened?
She brought you here. I'm sorry, Sebastian. I tried to save her, but...
No. I shot her.
the bullet wound was superficial. She died from injuries sustained in a battle with those things.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that. She was a good soldier. She just wanted to save Lily. And now she's dead. It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian. It's not your fault. Don't let him do this to you.
You're right. That goddamn son of a bitch. This is what he wants. Trying to make me feel guilty. But he's the one who did this. Not me. He's the guilty one. Okay. It's time to clean house. I've just gotta find Theodore.
That's not the problem. Destroying Liam's machine worked. Theodore's out there in the open now. The problem is getting to him.
What do you mean?
I picked this up on the exterior surveillance system cameras. Have a look. Theodore's stronghold appeared in the middle of Union. But it's surrounded by what looks like a massive wall of fire.
Shit. I won't be able to get through it.
I think that there may be a way. I found a device in Liam's equipment room that should be able to help.
Great. Let's see it.
It's not quite ready. I still have to do a few tweaks.
Okay. Go do what you have to do. I remember there being a hotel near there. I'll go check if it's safe, then send you the coordinates. You can meet me there with the device.
Okay. I'll see you soon.
Alright, we're starting to near the end of the game. This is actually kind of exciting. And we got an assault rifle.
I'm sorry, Esmeralda. I'll make sure you didn't die for nothing. I'm gonna hunt him down like the dog that he is.
Grab all of these supplies here. Make sure that we are good to go with all of our weapons and snipers. Frostbolt is completely fine. We're already full on health. Alright, so we are going to talk to Hoffman for a little bit to see if she does have any... Does she have any dialogue?
A few more things, Hoffman.
Yeah, she does have a little bit of dialogue, but we're going to go ahead and call it quits for now. In the next episode, we are going to continue Chapter 13 of The Evil Within 2. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this episode, and I'll see you in the next video.